Hello, I hope you're well. Today we're doing a recipe from this. Oh no, that's Chloe. Hi Chloe.
Oh hi.
High five mate. Oh hi. How's it going?
Good.
Where have you been?
I've been to school.
Yes, the school holiday's here, so hopefully we'll have Chloe in some videos, right?
Yeah.
As Phoebe's like kind of teenager now, she's like, yes, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a boyfriend like, so like, I don't know if I want to be in videos as much right now. So like, we've got Chloe who loves being in videos.
I love them.
Today we're doing a recipe from the Disney cookbook thing. We did a few videos on this before, including Dole Whip, which was amazing, right?
Awesome.
Oh wow.
Chef's kiss in my hair. And actually, that it's a very subtle French accent there. Sorry. Is why I would pronounce this recipe that we're doing from here. It's something I've always wanted to do. And how is it spelled, Chloe?
It's spelled B-E-I-G-N-E-T-S.
And I would pronounce that Beignets. How would you pronounce it?
It actually says it's pronounced beignets.
Beignets.
I know. It's just so annoying.
That is 100% Beignets, isn't it? 100%.
Beignet.
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 So it is kind of like a French spin-off of donuts, effectively. And these are like going to be Mickey Mouse shaped ones if we can nail it. Hopefully we can. And isn't it from the Princess Frog? Or so? I've not seen that film. So this is what they should look like, all being well, okay? And they're fried. Naughty fried thing. Yeah, but I tell you, we're going to try and air fry it as well. It just came to me and I go, should we do that? Try and give it a go. I'm sure we'll smash it out of the park. And Chloe is dairy free currently at the moment. We gave her basically a week where she was absolutely overloaded with cheese, weren't you? And that's my personal opinion, that we just need to wean you back onto it. But right now you're on a dairy free diet, so everything we're doing is kind of vegan.
Yeah, apart from the eggs.
Yes.
Beignet.
First step, Chloe, come on.
In a small bowl, stir warm water with sugar and yeast, and then let it sit for 10 minutes.
Just let it sit for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
It's because we're activating yeast.
Ah.
Get this yeast in. This is fast action yeast. Don't just dump that in, mate. Woo!
This is not a nice colour.
Yeah, that is. It looks a bit like gravy. Right, don't need to mix it anymore, mate. We just literally leave that now and let the warm water and the sugar work on that yeast, all right? Right, next step, you need a stand mixer, or we've just got electric whisk, if that's all right. Head whisk. Dung, 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 dung.
Dung, 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 dung.
It is our wedding anniversary, Mrs. B and I's today, and of course I remembered when Mrs. B reminded me last night. So Mrs. B might have a Beignet for her anniversary. We crack the eggs, mate. Off you go. Did you do any cooking at school yet?
No.
Chloe's just about to go into secondary school where they will do cooking, all right?
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Hey everyone, we're going to do Beignets today. What the heck is a Beignet?
I know what a beignet is.
Yes, it's an incorrectly pronounced beignet. Little bit of salt in. So we've got salt and eggs beaten together. Now we add in some of the milk. This is special sweet milk, right?
This is vegan condensed milk.
Vegan condensed milk. So what's it made of then? Oh, rice and oat based sweetened condensed milk alternative. And it's by the well-known brand that does all the condensed milk. You can still do things like millionaire's shortbread, all that stuff. Right, should we get that in there?
Ooh.
Different. It looks like our yeast. Look at the colour of that. Oh! Looks like a weird Vaseline.
Should I pour it in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pour it confidently, mate.
I got a bit on the cookbook.
That is how you know it's authentic, when you've done a recipe and you've stained the cookbook. This recipe is part of the Cookbook Corner playlist, by the way. We've done lots of interesting cookbooks. My favourite one was the Ninja Turtle pizza book, or the Bob's Burgers burger. That was good. Oh. It was good. So do check it out if you fancy a marathon after this video.
We should try and do a vegan one of those pizzas. Oh my god, that would be awesome. I think it's alright.
Alright, so the recipe calls for something called shortening, which is a bit like lard. I would sometimes put lard in, but I think lard is something to do with more animal fat, whereas I believe shortening is some sort of spin-off of sort of vegetable oils of some kind, or alternative oils. So it is, like this brand, it is actually dairy-free. I was like, this is no way not going to be dairy-free, and it is. So we just need 50 grams of this. Yeah, I mean, even though it's not quite lard, it is still quite, you know, cheeky. Look at that. How nutritious.
That looks good.
That looks good? Seriously, that looks good? Do you want to eat like fats? So you've got some strong bread flour in there, okay? So you want to get half of that in there. Just tip it in, mate. Just roughly half of it. And I'm just going to wallop this in.
I reckon that's enough.
Yeah, for now, yeah? It's all got to go in a minute. And just gradually do it on a low speed, mix it together. That is going to be our beignet dough.
Dough hooks are ready to go. That's so satisfying.
Is that better? So we've actually put the dough we just made into a slightly smaller bowl to hopefully give it time to rise. And this needs to be greased. And this is some, what is it?
Sunflower oil.
Nice. Make sure that nozzle is not pointing towards my eyeball. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's just going to help the dough, okay? Climb the bowl a bit.
It's like painting.
It is like painting, mate.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait.
So now we've got to cover this in cling film, and there's a really fun way of doing this, all right? Stay right there.
That was very entertaining.
Right. The one thing I didn't do was spray the underside of the cling film, which sometimes helps. It doesn't matter too much. So now we just shove it in a warm place. Have we got a warm place? Boston's bed?
Yeah, that's pretty warm.
And then we can Beignet. Yeah, references by our boiler, and hopefully that little bit of acceleration of heat near the boiler might improve the room temperature-ness. Alright?
3 hours later.
Alright, open your eyes. Dun dun!
That has rised a lot.
It has, hasn't it? That has been nearly 3 hours, folks.
Time goes by really quickly these days.
It does go by really quickly, mate. Can't believe you're nearly 30. Now, basically what we've got to do is...
knock this back a bit, divide it up, we'll flour it down and roll it out.
But we've got a few little interesting facts that we found out in the last 3 hours. Beignets is a type of fritter or deep fried pastry possibly made from a pâte à choux and called pets de non, which means nun's fart in French. So we're eating a nun's fart. Ah! Work that flour in there, okay? You want it like about the thickness of a pound coin, and you know what a thickness of a pound coin is because you made me spend a load the other week on a gambling machine in an arcade. That sounds wrong. Oh no, it was me with the pound coin on the basketball machine.
You got loads of more pounds coin because you secretly wanted to play more of the basketball game so we could earn more tickets so we could get more sweets.
Shh. Now, it is up to you to do the Mickey Mouse shapes, alright? I guess we kind of got these for reference. This is the bit I was most worried about. We're going to have this to one side for reference, okay? Look at, they're amazing. I reckon once we fry these, it ain't going to look like that. Actually, looking at this, they've done 1 or 2 good ones, and underneath that pile are bad ones. Oh, look at all these, Chloe. Wow, what a medley. I reckon they've got some crazy stamper in Disney World, do you think, to help them make it? So we've got 3 in there. That Mickey Mouse one, that's probably the best out of the lot. Did you do that one? Yeah. You did? Oh, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Wasn't your mum? Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. See them frying? See how they're puffing up? I'm just going to get a fork, mate, and just flip it. See that? That's amazing.
Looks like some sort of bath bomb or flying saucer.
They look actually amazing.
They do.
Are you happy?
I want to eat them. Happy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, whoops. Oh. That looks plumbing awesome. Alright, so whilst they're frying away, Chloe is doing the slightly safer, and I don't know if this is going to work, air fryer. There we go. You're air frying. Or hair drying. Oh, mate.
Oh my gosh, that's
they look good.
Awesome. I like this air fryer.
Do you? So it's a slightly less contrast. You look at the sort of depth of colour you get on those, but far healthier. Which will you like? Look at them. I just want to say these are the air fry ones, so you can sort of see they're a bit more like pizza doughy. Like they're not quite, they've got like that baked vibe, which is obviously, as we found out from previous air fry videos, how they are. But you quite like them, right?
Yeah, they look nice.
And ultimately, when we drench them in icing sugar, which is now...
I think they have this in the movie.
Do they? What, in the Disney film? She has one of them? Like really drench it like that.
Isn't that a bit much?
Nah. No one says that in America. Awesome. Now I wanted to show, this is one of my favourite ones. Look at that. I think that looks amazing. Look at that. That is what we're trying to achieve. Gotta be honest, that was the hardest part by far. If you had a Mickey Mouse stamper, it would have been way easier, right?
You could just be like boom, 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 boom.
As that proves.
I think they look yummy, and I just want to eat them now. Okay,
well, let's do that right now. I want to try the air fry one first, if that's all right. It does feel like a bit harder. How is it? Is it cooked through, though?
though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's really good.
Yeah?
I have an idea. We could get one of those cowpole syringes and put jam in it and insert it through.
It does need that. It's nice but a bit dry.
Yeah, good though.
That's alright.
Well done.
Definitely needs a filling.
Yeah.
And in a really cheeky way, the normal fryer, kind of the oil's gone into it and it might be a bit...
That's a lot better.
Wow.
That is like pillowy, isn't it? It's not dried out, fluffy.
That is better.
And it's dairy free. It's a really delicate dough, so if you can get hold of a stamper, or if you're not that bothered about how wonky they are, I think that was mine, looked kind of like a V. Doesn't matter, but...
They just taste amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah? We're happy?
I can get a big box of these and just eat them.
Well, you are dairy free, mate, so there you go.
There you go.
Well done, Chloe. As I say, we've done some other Disney videos. We'll put it on the playlist link if you want to check those out too. Thanks so much for watching, and your final thoughts? How does your nun's fart taste?
Never thought I'd say that.
Yeah, no.
What?
It's a long story.
Totally missed something there.